Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel, where, as you can probably surmise, I have a cold. I have been stricken with the sickness, and I'm sorry if this voice annoys you, but I kinda have no choice. And anyway, today I want to talk about Crisis on Infinite Earths, because it's kind of a big thing. But I want to talk about the things that I didn't like, because this crisis ain't perfect, everybody, and I think you know that. But this is just my personal list. So if you disagree, well, screw you. But two, I don't care. But you can leave your comments in the comments if you actually give a damn about such thing. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that the action scenes or special effects in general look kind of booty, if you catch my drift, because I don't know, last year's crossover or Crisis on what it was, like Earth X, those effects were like kind of pretty good, like movie quality. But for some reason, like this year's effects, they were kind of ass. Like especially that Superman versus Superman fight. I mean, I thought it was gonna look good, but it was kind of not. It looked kind of like, I mean, they had like one cool shot when Superman punched Superman in the face, and it created this huge like shockwave. But other than that, it was kind of like okay. Everything else was just kind of whatever, really. To be honest, it wasn't stylistic like at all. I don't know. Maybe it was like the director or something. I don't know what was going on, but it just looked kind of booty. This is the only way I know how to describe it. I don't know. Maybe you don't have a problem with such thing, but I was looking at it and I was just like, I was expecting like something more grandiose. Is what I'm saying. But that's the thing that bothered me the least. So the other problems are kind of greater. So anyway, let's move on. So my next problem is the fact that I think personally, just me, Oliver died way too quickly in Crisis. I know that they were going for the shock value, and okay, kudos, good for you. But I kind of had a problem with this because of two reasons. One, Oliver doesn't get any screen time. In the first episode of Crisis, he gets like, okay, he's the leader, he's like doing stuff, and then he dies. And then in episode 2 and 3, he gets like 5 seconds in each episode, and that's about it. And then we have to focus on his dumbass daughter, which that's a whole other thing. But like, and I don't like the fact that he passed on the mantle of Green Arrow to her in episode 1. I hate that whole storyline with his daughter. I've established this many times. That's not what I'm talking about. The fact that Oliver doesn't get any screen time, even though this is supposed to be like his last appearance, kind of pisses me off. Maybe he'll get a greater role in, episode 4 and 5. I hope he does. Because right now, it's kind of pissing me off that he like doesn't get any screen time. Instead, we have to focus on Supergirl and Batwoman, and those are by far my least two favorite characters in this whole like crossover, and Mia. But that's just me. If you don't have a problem with it, good for you. But I do. Okay, so here's what we get into my main reasons why I don't like this Crisis. So at number 3, we have Supergirl. Not in general, because in episodes 2 and 3 she didn't bother me as much, but all of her crap in episode 1, right? Not her specifically, but her show in general is what pissed me off, because they just had to insert all of that crap from her show into Crisis. Like, I would be like enjoying, like, there's like stuff blowing up, there's like shadows flying around, Oliver shooting them with an arrow, being a badass. Okay, cool. I get that. All the Crisis stuff, good. And then we flash, we just like go to like a random ass scene with her like sister talking to like this other bitchy ass character. And I'm just sitting there just like, what the hell am I watching? Why am I watching this? I don't give a crap about this. Go back to Crisis. Go back to like the shadows. Go back to that weird tower thing that Superman was like lasering at, or whatever the hell he was doing. Why'd I have to watch these boring ass characters being bitchy at each other? Like, I don't give a damn. Go back to the interesting stuff. And then like freaking Martian Manhunter talking to that weird Japanese robot or whatever the hell. Like, it was one, I was confused because I don't watch the show. Second, I was annoyed because I'm here to watch Crisis, not Supergirl crap. So I don't know. If you like Supergirl, you probably won't have an issue with this, but I do because that show is booty. So that's just me. Sorry for the rant, but also not sorry because I don't give a damn about your feelings. Let's keep going. My number 2 pick is the fact that Flash didn't actually die. Now let me tell you why this is a problem for me, because I actually don't want Flash to die, But here's my issue with it. They built up season 6, right? The whole season. They were just like, Monitor came in at the beginning of the season, and he's just like, yo, Flash, spoilers, you're finna die. And even the newspaper from all the way from season 1 was just like, Flash is gonna die. And now we see that, psych, nope, sorry, reverse Uno card. We're not gonna do all that. What is gonna happen is the fact that this one random ass Flash is gonna die instead. Our Barry, he's just fine. He's just gonna chill with Iris and just like nothing's gonna happen. And that kind of pissed me off because what the hell was the point of the first half of season 6? Like, he was just like, I'm gonna prepare my team for when I'm gone. But basically the only thing that mattered was blood work. And now blood work is gone. So what the hell was the point of season 6 at all? Because what I thought was gonna happen is that Flash is gonna die in Crisis, right? Then a couple episodes we get to spend with, like 1 or 2 episodes we get to spend with Team Flash by themselves dealing with crap. And then they would revive Flash somehow. I mean, it's been done before, so why not again? I don't know, maybe bring Wally in, maybe bring in some other speedsters or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen after Crisis, but it's just a thought. But no, apparently that's too much to ask. Apparently Flash has to survive everything, and that just that pissed me off. Like, it just feels like a waste. That's really my big issue. And maybe that's just me. Maybe you don't give a damn. Maybe you just don't want Flash to die. I don't know. But that's just my issue. And my main reason for disliking Crisis, and I know that it's not just my opinion because I saw some comments on the internet, and the internet don't lie, is the fact that Batman died like a bitch. And let me tell you my issues with it. My issues are the fact that, not that he died, right? Because I kind of expected that, because the Batman in this continuity was kind of a dick. And I kind of expected him to die, so it's not really much of an issue. My issue with it is how he died, right? So in case you don't know, this Batman killed Superman, who crippled him, so that's why he has this weird exoskeleton. And then this old-ass Batman, played by Kevin Conroy, legend, he was in this exoskeleton, and then he punched Supergirl in the face, right? And then Supergirl was just like, ugh, because he had kryptonite. And then Batwoman came in there, right? She gave him a little love tap with her foot, and then he got electrocuted and died. What kind of way is that to, kill Batman? What the hell? I'm sorry, just because she kicked him, he died? What? I mean, I know he's old, but I mean, he was wearing an exoskeleton, This pissed me off so much, If they gave him, a cool death, him, I don't know, falling off a building, or I don't know, getting shot in the face. I don't know, something cool. But no, she kicked him and then he died. What kind of lame ass death is that? I'm gonna have a heart attack, and my voice is giving out, so I should probably end this video. So yeah, that's my list. If I missed anything, and I know I did, please sound off in the comments if you care enough to do so. And thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you whenever I feel like it. Goodbye.